Well, Didi India's Sally Patterson joins us now from New York. So, Sally, we heard from Cohen yesterday. What are we expecting today, and are there any implications for Trump's campaign for the White House again?
Well, Caroline, another day of testimony from Michael Cohen is kicking off here in New York City. And really, for many of us following this case, this is the witness that we've all been waiting to hear from, because he is an absolutely pivotal witness for the prosecution, and he could be the one that sways the jury either way. We're still hearing from the prosecution at the moment, and then it could be the case that the cross-examination begins by Trump's team. They're likely to try and undermine Cohen's credibility as a witness in this case. He is a felon in his own right. He served time in prison. So they're going to likely point at that, and also point to the fact that he has admitted in the past to lying to Congress. Trump is here surrounded by some of his Republican allies who have continued to show support for the former president, who is, of course, running for the White House once again. Trump, on his way into court on Tuesday, said that this was the greatest effort to steal a federal election in American political history, and he once again called this case a scam. He has accused the trial and the judge in overseeing this case, Juan Merchan, of being an agent of President Joe Biden to try and basically distract the public from his White House bid and keep him off the campaign trail and inside a courtroom instead. He is a criminal defendant, so needs to spend every day that court is in session inside the room. Now, what we've been hearing from Cohen over the past day and a bit is really that he was a loyal and obedient employee to Donald Trump, who he served for many years as his lawyer and fixer. And he said nothing happened in the Trump organization without Trump's watchful eye over it. He says that all the decisions that were made not only had Trump's watchful eye on them, but actually had Trump's approval as well. And that's going to be key to this prosecution's case, that not only did Donald Trump see what was going on, but he was the one who gave it the go-ahead. Cohen said in court that he wouldn't have ever made this payment of $130,000 to adult film star Stormy Daniels without Trump telling him to do so. We've been hearing the details in Cohen's testimony of how that money was then allegedly paid back to Michael Cohen, who'd forked out that original payment. They said that it was going to be over 12 months in small checks, which would be paid back, and the prosecution alleges that that money was then filed as a legal expense, basically paying for Cohen's legal fees and legal knowledge, rather than paying what they say it was, which is a cover-up to try and keep Daniels quiet about an affair she said she had with the former president in 2006. Trump has pleaded not guilty, as you say, to 34 criminal counts. He could face time behind bars if found guilty. Caroline.
Well, thank you, Sally. That was Sally Patterson reporting from New York.